Hey guys, PsyStarcraft here with another StarCraft 2 commentary, and this is going to be an awesome commentary because it is Tasteless playing, and it is not against me, unfortunately. It is Tasteless against a player called NedniL. I don't know if he's good or not, or if he's professional, but this is a replay I downloaded when I was trying to test out my replay viewing capabilities, whether or not I could, and this is actually from the latest patch. So the Chinese have done it again, only this time in a good way. They have created some kind of replay launcher that will allow you to watch all sorts of replays from any kind of patch, so I'm pretty excited about this. Now I can load any games that I want, my own or otherwise, and cast them for you during this beta break. And I also want to say I have found a good compression setting to give you some true 1080 videos at the convenience of my file size and time to upload. So very happy about that extractor trick for the Zerg right there. And I have a feeling it's going to turn out great, the quality of this video. Let me know what you think about the quality and what you think about me casting games that are not my own. This is Tasteless, who is, if you don't know, Day9's brother. They are about even in skill, and Tasteless isn't quite up there with the pros, you know, with Cthon Luck, Hydra, the little one, any of them. But he definitely knows what he's doing. So does Day9, but not quite up there just yet. I don't think they play nearly as much as those other pros, but hopefully this will be a good match nonetheless. I haven't watched it yet, so I'm just going to be kind of winging it here for this match. But we actually see a 13 pool, 14 pool actually, with that pool going down with the extractor at the same time. Here we go, you're Day9's bro, right? And Tasteless says yeah, so you have that info there as well. And not seeing anything too crazy from Tasteless either. He says he's trying out new builds, but I don't know what kind of builds he's going to be trying. We have 2 on gas for NedniL here. Wants to get 3 on there so he can get his Zergling speed as soon as he can. He might choose to go lair, I don't know. A little bit of chatting going on. NedniL playing the role of the kind of fanboy who tries to be cute. That's what happens a lot when someone encounters a pro. They're like, oh my gosh, it's you. Give me a cookie if I beat you, you know, that sort of thing. They're kind of trying to be cute with the pros, get some chit chat going, but I don't blame them. It's always fun to play players that you recognize. I'm not trying to put myself on a pedestal or anything like that. And not too much going on right now. 6 links coming out for NedniL. No Overlord. I don't see any Overlord, so it looks like it already popped right when I was talking about that. He's now 21 out of 26. A little bit of lag there. Need to close my background programs. Kind of forgot about that once again. And Tasteless, whoa, he is not producing any probes. What the heck is he doing? He's chrono boosting his cyber core. Still no probes. What the heck is going on here? He has 6 on gas and only 11 on minerals. Oh my gosh, there he goes. Now he's trading some probes. I don't think that was on purpose. I think that was an accident. So he went a long time without harvesting here. If we look, he's only 2 ahead of the Zerg player, and the Zerg player is picking up that fast expansion, and he has 8 lings moving out, so sacrificing his drones to get some early ling harassment or some early ling scouting. I don't really know what he's going to do with those, but with his first 100 gas, he did start that speed research, harassing this pylon a little bit, so these 8 lings might actually pay off a little bit. Okay, here we go, sentry coming out just in time. Probably going to be able to save that pylon, although if he sends up his other 4 lings down here, he might be able to kill that pylon. No, he's not going to. I would have kept them all up there and given it a shot, but, you know, I don't know who NedniL is. Maybe he's not all that great, but we'll see here in the game to come. And let me just pause it real fast and close out some background applications so I can quit getting this lag. So 1 second here. Okay, there we go. I closed quite a few things out. I don't know why I told you to wait when I just stopped recording and then you guys don't even notice what I'm doing while I'm stopped. But we are back, and we shouldn't see any more lag. I think the reason it's lagging is because I am doing the full-size Fraps recording now as opposed to the half-size. So you're going to get a lot better quality, and it looks to be pretty smooth for now. If I do see any stuttering, then I'll have to address that a little bit later, find out what's causing that. But, you know, I think an occasional lag spike is worth the awesome quality that you guys are going to get. So we will see if you enjoy it or not. It's a lair going down for NedniL. He does have his fast expansion. Pretty slow fast expansion, no saturation, and he already has a lair. There he goes again, being kind of cute. So I don't think NedniL is very strong. But we'll see. This is a longer game, 25 minutes, so there should be some cool stuff happening. Tasteless breaking down this wall just because Zerg can actually spread creep, and this is a very long walking path, but they can actually spread creep and travel this very fast. So it's pretty wise for this Toss player to actually break down these walls and make the travel time to the enemy's base very short. And he's also going to be preparing a timing attack, it seems. That's a lot of tier 1 with that pylon, no expansion, so that is an indicator of a timing attack. 4 sentries, 3 stalkers, and 3 zealots. He'll probably be warping in more 4 gate here. So chrono boosting that. If he's going to chrono boost it, he needs to warp in right when that gets ready. So he's just wasting this boost here. These are ready to warp in, but he's not using them. So yeah, a little bit of flawed play there, and you can see why Tasteless is a little bit lower than, you know, your standard pros. Building an even closer proxy pylon, that's kind of weird. But what does NedniL have? He looks like he's massing quite a bit of roaches and zerglings to try to deal with this, which is a nice composition against this 4-gate rush without immortals. Roaches are very powerful against this force, and he's also winning in the harvester count, so if he can fend off this attack, he should be in pretty good position. If we look at the army count, he's actually way behind. He's ahead in food just because of those roaches. Those 2 food roaches are just crazy. Nice force wheels right there. That's going to stall these roaches and zerglings plenty of time to try to take out this hatchery. He needs to focus down. Okay, here we go. Here come the lings. Those roaches cannot come in the battle. Very poor management by NedniL. He should have waited for those force fields to end. Beautiful force fields. Those roaches cannot shoot past those. He needs to back off, let those force fields go down, but he is not. He is just trying to fight. It's not working. Although they aren't dropping as fast just because those sentries have been nerfed from 8 to 6, so they aren't quite as strong. You don't see these timing attacks nearly as much as you used to, so NedniL not doing too bad. Continuing to produce men at his base, you'll see there he is injecting as well, so keeping up on the macro, but losing, probably should have lost a lot more drones, maybe even the hatchery, but I don't agree with the way Tasteless was focusing that time around, and I don't know if he was warping in. Yeah, it looks like he was warping in. Small counterattack here from NedniL, perhaps trying to get into the mineral line, do a little bit of harassment, but Tasteless will fight that off. And that proxy pylon took a little bit of damage as well. If we look at their minerals, both spending pretty well. Not too much piled up, trying to destroy those destructible rocks, but it looks like he's going to get cornered. Oh, big losses right here. Trying to do as much damage in this corner as he can. Running the zerglings away. What the heck is he doing? Terrible mistake. You could have killed those 4 stalkers, you crazy, crazy, stupid zerglings. Go around there and finish them off. Come on. There he goes. Get those roaches in there. Don't worry about that stalker. Get those zealots. Now more zealots are coming. He could have picked off these zealots down here. I don't know what the heck he's doing with these units. He had a very nice force. Those zerglings could have surrounded the zealots, and the roaches could have picked them off. Is he getting speed? No, he has a lair, but he's not utilizing it for that roach speed, which would basically spell GG just because of this lack of tech on Tasteless' part. No immortals at all, but you know, I didn't know what I was getting into with this game. Roaches in the smoke, going to be able to jump these stalkers. Nice little micro there from Tasteless. I'd like to see his zealots move up. There we go. Zealots moving up. No charge or any speed. No blink. Slow roaches as well. So this is a pretty even fight right now. 3 roaches dropping in an instant right there. Continuing to rally men from this pylon. He needs to go more stalkers, I think, and less zealots, just because it looks like NedniL is going a little bit more roach heavy compared to his zerglings. Only running off 1 gasso, so that's kind of strange. Maybe that's why he isn't choosing to bust out that roach speed. Trying to macro, but forgetting to put some guys on there. Now Psylocked. Now he's Psylocked. Looks like Tasteless picked off one of those overlords. So if we look at the harvester count, NedniL is still quite a bit ahead, picking off another overlord. Nice little move there. Oh, those zealots are trapped. He needs to move these front stalkers and let those zealots in. So many zerglings. He needs to move those. There we go. Move those zerglings up. Surround those stalkers and zealots. Nice little funnel there. Now the zealots are in front, but it's not going to be enough. Even with these warped in zealots, it's not going to be enough. These roaches are very strong in the back, and these zerglings are very nice meat shields for these stalkers. Blast. Takes 4 shots to kill a zergling with stalkers, and Tasteless is forced to back off. He needs to get that roach speed. Oh my gosh, that anyone who's building a roach warren before getting a lair, once they get that lair, that's the first thing you should research is roach speed. This would be GG right now, and I'm not even exaggerating. All of these units would be dead with roach speed. They would have died a lot earlier down here as well, but it is just so good. It increases their speed by so much. He needs to be placing some creep tumors as well.